Wasn't nobody allowed on the street, basically. Like, we had the street on lock.
Chilling words 2 years ago from a teenager concerned about how his gang took over a Cleveland street. He told News Channel 5 then he turned his back on crime. But tonight he is accused of murdering an off-duty Cleveland firefighter.
Only on 5, Paul Kiska uncovered new details about the death of Theodore Wright.
Well, just 2 years ago, then 18-year-old Slater Howell III talked a good game. He told us he gave up a life of crime and gangs, tried to get other teenagers to do the same. But tonight, he could face life in prison without parole. 20-year-old Slater Howell III is already in the Mansfield prison for aggravated robbery and 3 other crimes committed a year and a half ago. But now he's accused of killing off-duty Cleveland firefighter Theodore Wright during a robbery last May. Court record shows Slater was out on bond for the robbery case when he allegedly shot and killed Wright.
The life that I was living wasn't the right life. That's why I was placed behind bars.
Slater was considered such a success story through a community gang outreach program that mentors selected him to share his story with News Channel 5 in May 2013. Slater blamed turning to crime because he was frustrated. He didn't have access to a big money settlement from a medical case involving his father because the money was in a trust.
That's why I turned to the streets. Lack of money and lack of love.
Slater even started mentoring other youth since the outreach program worked through the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland.
By you turning to the streets, you're going to end up dead or in jail.
So if you're in a gang, it's oftentimes very hard to get out of that gang.
Ron Soder, president of the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland, shared with me his heartache that while 300 at-risk youth are in the mentoring program at a time, some youth go back to a violent gang life.
You can't save them all, and you've got to understand that, and it does break your heart when you see somebody, return to the life that they had when they had an opportunity to break away.
And one person I talked with today that does community outreach with former gang members blames gang initiation on a lot of the random crime and violence going on in the city of Cleveland. Live from the Justice Center tonight, Paul Kiska, News Channel 5.